some fresh basil. I'm gonna try preserving it. The more you pluck, the more they grow, herbs. Some tomatoes for my soup. Basil here. I forgot to pluck these, that's why they became very leggy and tall. Because they're kind of hidden. One big pot. I think I grew them from seeds too. So big. Ooh. Okay. Oh, oregano. I'm plucking all this because they're already flowering. So if you pluck these, then you'll have new growth. So, and we'll preserve them so you can have herbs throughout the year. So I'm just gonna dry these, air dry them. So we'll have dried oregano. And you need to cut them because otherwise they'll just start flowering and become very woody. Don't be afraid, just keep cutting them. Then that's how we have so many oregano. We never buy oregano. Next, I'm gonna cut this thyme. Ooh, this one needs to be cut, because they're so tall and leggy. So I'm gonna cut these fresh thyme. Dan loved them, right?
Yep.
Your favorite.
My favorite.
Actually, this I transplanted from that original plant. So the transplant is doing much better because it's in a bigger pot, especially in the winter, because they don't do as well in the winter. They won't die, they'll just survive. It smells so good. And it's so easy to make cutting and regrow them, but I think this 2 big pot is enough for us. Bay leaf, which is Italian bay leaf I got from a nursery. The reason I'm cutting the bay leaf is when it's fresh, it doesn't have the smell seems to come out when it's dry. So it's good to have these dry and put them in a jar for cooking. If I put fresh bay leaf, it doesn't smell as much. The dry one smells strong. Unlike basil, if it's dry, it doesn't smell as much, but it's different for bay leaf. I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna cut some sage so we can make tea out of it. Or we always have fresh, but. And like I said, they do better if you cut them. Wow, I need another basket. This is the first time I grow tarragon, so I don't know if they'll survive the winter. We'll see. I cut this last month, but new growth coming, so. Okay, I think this is good because I already have some that's already dry. We're gonna dry these herbs and save them so we can use them throughout the year, especially in the winter, because they do well in summer when it's warmer. But in the winter, they're kind of hibernate. They don't grow as much. We don't do rosemary because in California, rosemary does very well.
It grows all year.
All year round, so I don't even bother preserving the rosemary. Now that we have harvested our herbs, the next step is to prepare them for drying. Luckily, we live in California. It's pretty dry here, so we just air dry everything. I just leave them in the kitchen counter for a couple of weeks, and then when they dry, I just store them. So now the reason why I want to do this is I want to sort them out. We can just dry them like this too.
Right.
It's just that it look a little messy, so I want to tie them. So let's do that. Let's use this kitchen string that we have. Let's separate them out.
And we don't dry these outside typically because of bugs and also the sun. You don't want to put it in the sun, right?
Yeah. Never dry your herbs in the sun because it will bleach it out and take all the fragrance will be gone. It will be just dried leaf at that point. So this is done. So just hang it anywhere in the kitchen. In a few weeks, it'll be all dry and ready to be stored. So this is bay leaf right here next to me. Bay leaf. I'm going to dry it. Another thing with bay leaf, fresh one, you can't really smell.
Right.
It smells stronger when it's dry.
When it's dry, yeah.
That's what I noticed. So this is a basil. I wanted more basil, so the more you pluck, they grow more. So I've always tried freezing basil,
Right.
and when I open them, they turn out all black, and
Right.
they don't have any flavor.
And they kind of wilt too,
Yeah,
right?
they wilt, and so I tried one with olive oil, like I read somewhere, and it's still you can still see it's green. This has been in the freezer for 2 days. It's still
Right.
green, so maybe I'll try doing that.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, because we don't get basil in the winter, so I'm gonna try freezing it with some olive oil.
This part takes a while, especially with the thyme, because thyme has such small leaves. The sage is not that bad because the leaves are bigger. I'm just trying to get the leaves off the stem, basically. Some of the stems are pretty thick. You obviously don't want that.
This is how you can have herbs year long. Or another way to preserve them is
Oil?
oil,
Yeah.
infused with oil. I haven't bought oregano, thyme
Yeah, we don't buy herbs.
in years.
And herbs are so easy to grow. You should watch. We have a video. I'll link it here. Maybe it's up here somewhere, but we'll definitely put it in the description on how you can start gardening and how you can grow herbs. They're very easy. If you want to get into gardening, that's probably the best way to do it, is with herbs.
So I'm gonna chop the basil. You can do it on a cutting board too, but I have a scissor here. The hummingbird likes to come here. So for the basil, I'm gonna put some oil, olive oil. The reason for the oil is to preserve the green color in the freezer. I'm just gonna use my hand. Maybe I'll add a little bit more. Here is our basil mixed with oil, a little bit of oil, and then I'm gonna just put them in a Ziploc. Well, this is the first time I'm trying it because I never had good luck preserving basil. I'm gonna put this in the freezer, remove the air pocket. At least it was successful with the first batch, small batch that I tried. So this goes in the freezer. More.
So that's it though, right?
Yeah.
We'll tie them up. These will hang in our kitchen. Keep them out of the sun.
Yep, the sun
Right?
is coming up.
You
so
can put them in your oven if you live in a humid place. You can turn on the light, that'll help with the humidity. But after a couple weeks, once they're dry, you can leave them like this. I mean, sometimes we'll just pluck them right out of here and use them directly. You can do that.
Yeah, I sometimes we don't even bother putting in the jar, right?
It takes a while to put it in the jar.
But the jar is so that we can have a lot and right
Nothing
next to the
worse
stove.
than when you're cooking if you have to like peel it off the stem. So it definitely helps putting them in the jars, but it does take some time.
Yep, so these are ready to hang in the kitchen. They can just hang. They don't have to be in one bundle. In fact, it's better to have air circulation, I think. Sometimes I do a few of this and just hang them like this.
Yeah, last time we had like 2 or 3.
2 or 3. I might have to move them. I might do the same. I'll leave it a little low so they have space to hang, and that's it. Just make this knot. The kitchen smells good like fresh herbs, and in a couple of weeks this will be dry and you can just store them.
Yeah.
There's some bay leaf that we never put away.
Yeah, that's good though.
This is from a hike.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
it's a wild bay leaf.
Yeah, from the hike, so. Yeah, it smells very strong. Don't forget to like and subscribe.